Okay guys, the last thing, because these firewall license are only for 14 days, it means a maximum 2 weeks. So it means our class is every week. So after 2 weeks, these firewall will be expire the license and you will never access these firewall. Now this is a big issue for us because we have a continuous lab. So we will remove firewall 2, 3, 1 and 4 and then we will put a new firewall and then we will configure them from scratch. So it is a big issue. Now what is the solution to continue this lab and we have the configuration as well? So the simple thing is, right now our license will expire on 22. So what I can do, go to admin, go to system, configuration, and here is backup, and take a backup, no need of encryption, and click OK. So now I download firewall 1 backup. Let me go to show and folder and let me rename. So this firewall 1 backup, even though it's showing the date, but anyway I will type 15.5.202, 2022. So this is firewall 1 backup I take, and let's go to firewall 2, admin, config and backup, click OK. And now let's go to show and folder, and now this is firewall 2, even though its date and everything is mentioned, but this is my way to do it, backup, and this is 15.5.2022. Done. So firewall 2 backup is done. Similarly, you need to take a backup for this one and OK. And now let's go and rename this one as well. So I will rename this firewall 3 backup, and this is 15 and 15.5.2022. Okay, so now I have a backup for all 3 firewall, and let me open the firewall 4 as well. So 192.168.100.240. Let's go to firewall 4 and take the backup as well. So now I'm in firewall 4 and go to configuration, backup, OK, and OK. So it will save them in your system, and what you need to do, just rename them so that we know firewall 4 backup and 15.5 month and 2022. Why? It's so simple. So when the it's expires, suppose after 2 days, after 3 days, after a week, firewall 4 license expire. So when it's expire, so you will not access the graphical user interface. So the simple thing is, I have backup for firewall 4. Yeah, right. Let me right click. Let me show you the configuration. There are many configurations. Show system interface. So I have changed the name, and I have configured 4 IP, 3 IP. I have configured LAN, and so many things are there. And graphically, let me show you quickly. If I go to network interfaces, so I configure this one, aggregate as well, WAN1, WAN2 as well, management as well. And let me see, DNS is configured. DNS, no, it's not configured. Static route is configured. Policy route is not there. And let's go to policy should be configured. Yes, yeah. Suppose the license expire. So the simple thing is, right click. After a week, your one will be expired. You need to follow the same way. Right click, and here is wipe this one, WIPE. And when the license expire, you will not access. And when you wipe, it means it will make them the default one, like you drag a new one. Because if you drag a new one, so you need to disable these interfaces, you need to connect a new one, so it will disturb your topology. So it's done, yeah, they're done. And now start again. So let me start this one. Okay, so you don't need to disturb your topology. That's the simple way, and it will be like a new firewall. But I'm not worried, I can continue from where I left. How? Let me show you. So let them start, and I just need to configure only management interface so that I can access this firewall, and after that I can import the configuration which I saved last time just now. So I will import, and it will be, everything will be there which was configured before. You get the idea? Because the license will be expired. Your one, I believe you start from last week, yeah, so it will be expired next week. So when you are coming to next week, so definitely you will message in the WhatsApp that my license expire, what I need to do. Admin, no password, 123 config config system interface, edit port 5. This is the only thing you need to do, and set IP. I don't need the mode, okay? 192.168.100 and 240. Sorry, 240/24, and set allow access http ping SSH, and we are done. So now let me access this firewall. Admin 123. Okay, so now you will see nothing will be configured. Begin, it's like a new firewall. The name is this one, yeah. Let me continue with this name, no issue. And now here is, and you can see there is no policy. If I go to what is the network, let me go to network, nothing is configured, nothing, you see. And if I go to static route, no route is configured, no DNS, it's okay. Let's go back to admin, configuration, restore, upload, and let's upload the firewall 4. Keep in mind this one, firewall 4, and click OK, and click OK, and that's it. It will reboot, and after that I will continue my lab. So after every 2 weeks, after every 2 weeks I need to take a backup so that I can restore and I can continue from that point, because we will continue this topology. So if after 2 weeks the license expire, so it means we need to configure each and everything from scratch, so it will be a headache for us. Okay, so it's going to restart, and after when it's restarts, so everything will be configured where we left. Okay, so this the only thing I need to show you. So let's see now if the firewall is back, and we will see the name is different. The name should be firewall 4, DNS has to be 8 and 1, the default out has to be there, 2 policy has to be there, and aggregate we configure it has to be there. Let's see it's coming back or not. Okay, we will discuss backup and restore in detail, but that's the way how you can continue with this topology, not to disturb this topology. Okay, so let's see the system is restarting, and let's see, it will take some time. Yeah, it's almost come up. Okay, it's almost there, just a minute, and then you will see each and everything. Yeah, it's come up, and now let's access them. Okay, sorry, it's come up now, and admin 123. And I hope so the whatever we configure, yeah, the name is changed now. And if we go to network, and if we go to interfaces, okay, so I believe yes, LAN 1, LAN 2, and also management WAN 1, WAN 2 with IP addresses, yes. And let's go to DNS, yes. And let's go to static route, yes. And if we go to policy, so policy should be also there, yes. So everything, and we are back with where we left them. So that's the way. Now I have another 2 weeks. So the license will be expire on 30. Today is 15. So another 14 days I have. So before 30, I will take another backup. Up to that point, whatever I configure, so then I will restore the second backup. So I hope so you get the idea. Otherwise, it will be a big headache for you if you not follow this procedure. Thank you very much.